and moving forward.
I think we did get a very good deal.
Detroit police and fire retirees will get to keep their full pensions, but cuts are coming elsewhere. Good evening. It tops our news at 5 tonight. You know, it's something that flies in the face of all predictions. Retired Detroit police and firefighters will get all of their pension benefits under the bankruptcy.
So will they actually see some cuts? Let's bring in business editor Rod Maloney, who was there as this surprising deal was struck. He's live downtown. Rod, I would say this seemed impossible just a week ago.
It absolutely was. In fact, the people involved were thinking that very much the same thing, Devin. And, you know, Kevin Orr has said from the very beginning, even before the bankruptcy, that pensioners needed to expect that they were going to be taking cuts, severe cuts in some cases. And yet in this deal, which may be the first of many to come here in the immediate future, the retired police and firefighters will not only enjoy their full pension benefits, but they're also going to get raises in the future. Only a pension deal that at once preserves full pension benefits but does cut health care. They will also receive 1% cost of living adjustments, which can increase if the investment funds perform above expectations in the future. The city will create a VIBA healthcare trust for police and firefighters that will be separate from the general retirees. The association will keep 2 pension board positions and, most importantly for the bankruptcy case, will endorse Kevin Orr's plan of adjustment. President Don Taylor is still a bit disappointed.
Well, nobody's happy. I mean, obviously everybody deserved all their benefits. They shouldn't have had any cuts. But you also have to realize that sooner or later reality has to sink in. The city's in bankruptcy, so you have to do the best you can.
Yet association attorney Ryan Pletcher sang a very different tune.
If you would have told me 6 months ago I would have gotten this deal, or the association would have gotten this deal, I would have told you that you were crazy.
Plunkett Cooney lawyer and Local 4 bankruptcy expert Doug Bernstein says this deal raises some interesting questions.
Very significant to get agreement. My concern would obviously be where's the money coming from for such an enhanced deal, and what does that leave for the rest of the parties who haven't settled yet?
And of course, the question really is, where is that money coming from? A lot of it is the grand bargain, it's so-called, the DIA situation, and the foundations kicking in as well. But, you know, there is the question of whether Judge Rhodes will approve this. Now, he told everybody to start negotiating and cutting deals, so you get the idea that he won't do this. But there is also that question of how much of the pie is going to be left for other retiree groups or for other police and fire groups as well. So there is a lot to take in here, but it's a big day, an important day, and frankly a surprising one here in the city of Detroit. Back to you.
Sure is, Rob, but you just mentioned, you raised another important point here. This doesn't really clear all of the fire and police pensions out of the deal. There's still more to do.
Right. There are other police and fire unions, and in fact one of them has both current employees and retirees, about 8,000 of them. They are in talks as we speak, trying to figure out their deal. But it gets more complicated because they also have to get their new collective bargaining agreements as well. So now all of a sudden the city has more room to try and press down on the benefits overall. And then of course the current pay affects future pension benefits. Yeah. And so there are a lot of moving parts here, very difficult, and we'll certainly stay on top of it for you.
Still remains a very complex machine to operate. Rod Maloney reporting from downtown Detroit.
California's six-figure pension club has 62,000 members. And 7 retirees in Los Angeles pulled down more than $1 million each in retirement benefits last year. Eric Boehm, October 23, 2017, 10:23 a.m. 2 retired Los Angeles City employees, Earl Pasinger, a former deputy police chief, and Emil Mack, a former assistant fire chief, pulled down more than $1.4 million apiece in pension benefits last year, giving them the largest nest eggs across all California's public retirement systems. Last week, Transparent California released data showing that more than 62,000 retired California public workers earn at least 6 figures in annual retirement benefits. Pasinger and Mack are 2 of the 7 members of the exclusive $1 million pension club. All 7 retired from the Los Angeles police or fire departments. In a related story, more than 20 cents of every dollar spent by the Los Angeles city government now goes to fund the retirements of former employees. The city's general fund payments for pensions and retiree health care reached $1.04 billion last year, eating up more than 20% of operating revenue compared with less than 5% in 2002, the Los Angeles Times reported last year. Previously, Transparent California had only collected data from the state's two largest pension funds, CalPERS, which pays retired public workers, and CalSERS, which pays retired teachers. The newest update includes data from the state university retirement system and local pension funds from several big cities, including Los Angeles, where some of the highest payouts occur. The more comprehensive data reveal nearly twice as many $100,000 pensions. Using last year's data, Transparent California said Michael Johnson, a former Solano County administrator who received a $388,407 pension, was the highest paid government retiree in the state. This year he does not even crack the top 100, a group dominated by Los Angeles police and fire retirees along with a handful of former San Diego City employees. Pazinger, the new king of the California pension hill, spent 41 years with LAPD before retiring in 2016 to take a job as Vice President of Civic Engagement at the University of Southern California. 6- and 7-figure pensions are not the sole reason why California's state and local retirement funds are in trouble, but they are a part of that picture. The CalPERS fund alone is more than $139 billion in the red. The East Bay Times reported last year that CalPERS retirement debt averages out to $11,000 for every California household, a relevant comparison since taxpayers, not government workers, must make up the shortfall. At the local level, things are even bleaker. Increasing pension costs will likely continue to crowd out resources that otherwise would go to public assistance, recreation, libraries, health, public works, and in some cases public safety, according to the authors of a new report by the Stanford Institute for Economic Policy Research. In Los Angeles, the Stanford report suggests that pension debt will grow to $11,000 per household by 2029. Since 2004, the city has shifted more than $900 million of expenditures from other services in order to fund pensions.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that that dream, everybody gives $1, 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know, too, we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So, if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember, too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it. But it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.